Good afternoon and a warm welcome, literally, on, isn't this a fabulous day? I tell you, it's been an unusual winter, I think we would all agree, but I'm not complaining at all. And minimal snow and seems like a regular amount of warmish days like this to be savored in the middle of February. So I keep saying we sometimes seem to get the best of global warming here in Cleveland, you know. Our winters aren't too bad lately, and the summers lately are not too bad either. So I can't explain it, but we'll take it. At any rate, to go with this gorgeous weather, we have a gorgeous program. And guitar students from the Cleveland Institute of Music have been appearing regularly on the BrownBag series for a number of years now, and it's our great pleasure to welcome a wonderful set of students back again today. So we look forward to a big variety of music performed on guitars, and we have, for the first time, a bit of an addition to the program, pieces for guitar and voice. In this case, a wonderful soprano singing Benjamin Britten folk song arrangements. So that'll be a special treat for all of us right in the middle of the program, after which we'll take a very short break and pass the baskets. And anything that you could put in those baskets, we are very deeply appreciative of. And likewise, any of you that might be watching via live stream, if you'd like to contribute to the ongoing support of this series, you can do so by following the prompts that you'll see at the bottom of your screen to give a donation by PayPal, or you can do it the old-fashioned way and simply write a check made out to Music and Art at Trinity Cathedral, stick it in an envelope addressed to Trinity Cathedral at 2230 Euclid Avenue, Cleveland, Ohio, 44115. So in either case, baskets, mail, whatever, we really appreciate your support. It's your being here and your support in every way that enables this program to go on year by year. And this is now I lose track, it's either 45th or 46th year of the BrownBag. So there's no other series in northeastern Ohio that has been going nearly as long as this. So it's a special thing, and we appreciate your being here. I believe that's really all the preludial remarks that I have. You can read biographies of today's performers in the program. It's always interesting to find out a little bit about the people playing. And we hope you'll read, mark, and digest and copy down in your date books the things on the back page. Upcoming BrownBags and 2 other events coming up in the next few months here at Trinity Cathedral. The last Saturday of February, which is a week from this Saturday. Thank you. One more thing. Yeah, and you may have seen on the table here these very colorful flyers about a beautiful installation that we've got coming up in the gallery here at Trinity, which is upstairs in that direction, all through the month of March, from March 1st through the 31st. Very special, called In Confidenza, Secrets and Transcendence. Fiber installation, and the pictures will just give you a slight idea of how gorgeous this is going to be. So the next time you're here during March, take advantage of that and have a little wander up into the gallery. At any rate, I was going to say, just note all the things on the back page of the program. And we hope particularly that you might be here for Good Friday evening when the Trinity Cathedral Choir will be singing the beautiful Requiem of Johannes Brahms. Good Friday, that's the 7th of April, 7:30. Free concert, fabulous music, and a beautiful space. Please join us. And with that, I hope you'll join me in giving a very warm welcome to Tage Wood, our first performer today.
Hi. Is this thing working? No?
Yes, yes. Hi, good afternoon. My name is Daniel Rodriguez. I am a CIM student. I am from Costa Rica. And, well, it's a great pleasure to be here and been playing for you, or to play for you this afternoon, right? I am playing a piece by Manuel Maria Ponce, a Mexican composer, but was commissioned by a really famous guitarist of the last century, Andres Segovia. And he requested it to be with or to have a sort of a Spanish style thing, right? So you will hear a lot of Spanish elements there, and hopefully you like it. And thank you very much for being here.
one thing that I forgot to mention is that this is a 3-movement piece, so that would be the first, although I don't mind the applause. Thank you very much. Can you listen to me well, to the guitar over there? Yes? Okay, thank you.
My name is Nathaniel Hill. I will be playing a piece by Johann Sebastian Bach. It's actually from his third violin sonata. One of the beauties of guitar is that we are able to play just about all of his pieces that he wrote for solo instruments, except for piano. So we have actually 4 lute suites that we play. We're able to play his 3 violin sonatas, 3 violin partitas, as well as his 6 cello suites. So it's a great privilege to be able to sit down and play his 3rd violin sonata. I will be just doing the second movement, which is the fugue, but don't worry, it's plenty. This is actually the longest fugue that Bach composed, I believe. There might be one other fugue in a piano sonata, but it is around 10 minutes long. And for any musicians out there, a 2-minute fugue is exhausting enough, and I'm sure you may know. So I hope you enjoy this work, and thank you so much for coming out.
such a good job here. We will be performing 2 Britain pieces. They are Appalachian folk songs. The first is called Sailor Boy, and it's about a man who dreams of being a sailor more than anything else. And the second is called Master Kilby, about a peasant storyteller who's telling the story of meeting Master Kilby, who's going off to be with Nancy, the lady he's in love with. So I hope you enjoy.
Yes, and we will not be doing the Bonnie M one, just the first two.
once again, we thank you for your generous support as we pass the baskets. And in just a moment, please give a warm welcome to Calvin, who's going to share with us two of the movements from one of the Bach cello suites, and a lot of different instruments co-opt the wonderful music that Bach wrote for the cello, and it adapts incredibly well for the guitar. I can say from having heard a lot of these movements played on the guitar over the years, it's very idiomatic, very beautiful. It seems totally natural, even though it's a somewhat different instrument than Bach was originally writing for. But fabulous music no matter what it's played on. And so give Calvin a warm welcome, please, and we'll go on.
I'm the final one for today. My name's Nolan, Nolan Jouer. I'm a first-year master's at CIM. I'm going to be playing, originally I had also planned to work with a singer, but unfortunately he got COVID, which, you know, yeah, so we're wishing him the best, which, you know, it's terrible for singers too, because you worry about their throats, but don't worry, we haven't rehearsed for a while, so. So instead I'll be playing the first two movements from Morel's Sonatina, which was written for guitarist David Russell, if any of you are familiar with guitar stuff. It was written a long time ago, and I actually first heard it played by Jalil Refikaya at one of the Cleveland Classical Guitar Society concerts, and really just fell in love with his music. He's an Argentinian composer that unfortunately passed away in 2021, but it's a really lively, beautiful first movement with kind of a flowy second one that is really sensitive, so hopefully you can hear it okay. And then I'll be finishing up with Felicidade, which was written by Antonius Carlos Jobim and arranged for guitar by guitarist-composer Roland Diaz. So I hope you'll enjoy. Oh, had a buzz that whole time. So originally this piece was 3 movements. Kind of ran out of time to do the third one, but it's a really beautiful kind of collection of pieces. And the third one's very similar to the first one. It's very lively. It's kind of a jig, but I just kind of replaced that with felicidade to save some time. But so this will be the second movement, which is a very well. I'll let it speak for itself. Finish with a bang.
Thank you again for joining us today, and we hope you'll be back 2 weeks from today, which is the 1st of March, believe it or not. 2 weeks from today, when we welcome the wonderful chamber orchestra from Shaker Heights High School, about 45 high school age fabulous musicians. I happen to have a family member in that group, so I hear them play pretty often, and I can tell you without being overly prejudiced, they're a fabulous group. They will lift your spirits in every way. So 2 weeks from today, 1st of March, be here. Thanks again for being here today.